One night during carnival season, a masked Don Juan Tenorio arrives at the Hosteria del Laurel. The young gallant writes a mysterious letter, commanding his servant, Marcos Yuti, to deliver it to a certain Doña Inez and bring back a reply. Meanwhile, more masked revealers converge upon the tavern. Many are Don Juan's own friends and acquaintances, eager to learn the result of a bet made a year ago between Don Juan and another gallant, Don Luis Mejia. Also among the throng are Don Gonzalo de Ulua and Don Diego Tenorio. Each has his own reasons for attempting to discern Don Juan's true character.
Oh, Don Luis.
Perhaps we should start redealing our tales of enjoyment for the past year.
See, let's start with you then. Ah, looks like you will lose. Ha ha ha.
Stop boasting around, will you? You may have won this time, but you still haven't conquered a nun and the bride of a friend.
That's not a problem though, bet I can manage to attend both in 6 days, but their bride will be no other than Doña Ana.
Don't you dare lay a finger on my bride. Touch her, and I assure you will die.
Very well, I accept your challenge and don't tell you, I still don't think you win over me this time.
That's absurd. I'd rather see Ines die than marry to such a scoundrel.
Are you out of your mind? You just disgust me. I can't believe we have a filthy son like you. I thought you'd be spreading greatness when instead you're doing this.
You don't get to decide how I'll live my life. I live my life only to please myself.
In an attempt to forestall Don Juan's seduction of Doña Ana, Don Luis lodges an accusation that results in his rival's arrest by the night watch. However, Don Juan has employed similar tactics so that Don Luis is arrested by another night patrol. With the help of his friends, Don Luis hurries to Doña Ana's house to warn her, but Don Juan, also freed from custody, overhears their conversations and plots to impersonate Don Luis to gain access to the house and Doña Ana. Encountering Don Luis in the street, Don Juan has his own men bind, gag, and carry off his rival, then bribes Doña Ana's maid to give him the key to the house at 10 o'clock that night. Don Juan's other scheme to abduct Doña Inez from her convent also progresses, meeting with Doña Inez Duena Brigida, whom he has bribed to deliver a letter to the young woman.
I know you're a good man, and Ines already loves you even though she still haven't seen you. Here's the key to the convent garden. Go to her before she takes her final vow as a nun.
Brigida, the girl's duenna, arrives at their cell and quickly directs Inez's attention to Don Juan's letter. Hidden in a book of hours, overwhelmed by the love that she sons at the sight of Don Juan entering her cell at 9 o'clock that night. Oh, Don Juan!
What are you doing? Get your hands up for this instance.
Try to make unnecessary movements against me, and I kill you. Now, follow me.
Don Gonzalo arrives at the convent to make certain that his daughter remains cloistered, but discovers that she has already been kidnapped by Don Juan and rides to her rescue. Midnight finds Brigida and Doña Inez safely lodged in Don Juan's country house beside the Guadalquivir River on the outskirts of Civiel.
Where am I? How did I get here?
We're at Don Juan's right now. The convent was on fire and he saved us.
What? We were just there a while ago. I didn't see any smoke or fire anywhere. When Don Juan arrived at my cell, I just fainted. What did actually happen? Her lying to me? Let's get out of here now. It doesn't feel right.
When Inez decided to flee, she was interrupted with Don Juan's arrival from his seduction of Doña Ana. She pleads for her release, but Don Juan assures her of her safety and makes a persuasive and impassioned declaration of love. Overwhelmed, Inez then confesses the love she has for Don Juan and that she can't live without him. Genuinely moved by her devotion, Don Juan vows to redeem himself so that Don Gonzalo will consent to their marriage. Don Juan's noble intentions are thwarted. However, by the arrivals of Don Luis and Don Gonzalo, both determined to avenge the dishonor done to their loved ones.
You're not worthy to take my daughter's hand in marriage. Coward, I challenge you for a duel. How dare you take my bride?
Doña Inés discovers her father's corpse and is devastated to learn that Don Juan killed him, but the prospect of Don Juan's being punished for his crimes dismays her too.
Five years after the events of that night, a sculptor adds the finishing touches to a pantheon of statues. He is interrupted at his labors by a masked man who claims to have been away from Spain for several years and who seeks to know the story behind the pantheon.
So, what is this pantheon of yours about?
Don Diego Tenorio ordered to destroy his palace and build a cemetery from it for the victims of his wicked son Don Juan. Look, this is Donna Inés, a very beautiful maiden that was supposed to make her final vow as a nun, but Don Juan seduced her, killed his father, and abandoned her. She died in her convent afterwards.
Here are these pours of full of gold as a reward of your outstanding skills. I am Don Juan Tenorio, Don Diego Sant. Now, leave. Get out of my sight.
Kneeling before Doña Inés' monument, Don Juan recalls his lost love and near redemption and prays wistfully to her spirit to ask God's mercy for him. Suddenly, the statue disappears and Don Juan finds himself talking to Doña Inés.
Don Juan, I want to tell you that I made a bargain with God in order to save your soul. Either I will bring your soul back to heaven with me or to be damned with me in hell for all eternity. It's your choice. However, you should decide till dawn.
I could never be forgotten by God. And all these troubles I've caused. I don't want to be done forever, but I don't think I deserve to be in heaven with my love.
Is that Don Juan?
Let's go to him. Don Juan, are you okay? Oh, Don Rafael and Captain Canteles. Of course I'm fine. Do you mind having dinner with me?
Of course. It's our pleasure.
How about you, Don Gonzalo?
I think you shouldn't do that to your enemies. Even though you despise them, you shouldn't do that. And all with all the things you did, you might get punished in the afterlife. I don't believe in any of those things. The only thing that would convince me of the afterlife if it showed up in my dining table. They don't fight me.
While drinking and dining at Don Juan's house, the trio hear increasingly loud knocks upon the doors. After Don Juan bolts the door, the statue of Don Gonzalo comes through the door without opening it. Avellaneda and Centellas faint, leaving Don Juan alone with his one-time enemy, who informs Don Juan that he will die the next day and that the fate of his soul hangs in the balance. Don Gonzalo then invites Don Juan to come and make his choice to repent or be damned beside Don Gonzalo's tomb, subsequently disappearing through the wall. Still plagued by doubts, Don Juan attempts to dismiss Don Gonzalo's visitation as trickery even after Doña Inés' shade reappears to plead with him once more.
Hey, did you stage on Don Gonzalo's visitation? How dare it fool me?
We did not do anything about that. I cannot accept this stupid nonsense. I challenge you to a duel.
Early the next morning, Don Juan returns to the cemetery where the statues of Inés and Don Gonzalo are both missing. His knock upon Don Gonzalo's tomb transforms it into a banquet table that horribly mimics his own of the previous night. Don Gonzalo's statue again attempts to tell Don Juan of the power of repentance, but the young man remains skeptical, even after learning that his earthly form was slain in the duel with his friends and is now being prepared for burial. As the funeral procession approaches the cemetery, Don Gonzalo takes hold of Don Juan's hand through trickery, then prepares to drag him off to hell. Frantic, Don Juan finally prays for divine forgiveness, stretching out his free hand to heaven. The tomb of Doña Inés opens and her shade emerge to take his outstretched hand. Don Gonzalo and the other phantoms vanish as Inés' shade assures Don Juan of his salvation. They sink together onto a bed of flowers scattered by angels, and their joined souls in the form of flames mount to heaven.